A contractual service supplier of China is a natural person of China who has trade, technical or professional skills. Entry and temporary stays shall be granted to contractual service suppliers of China for up to a period of 4 years with the possibility of a further stay. Doesn't seem like too much at the moment. Go to Annexure 10A. In respect of contractual service suppliers of China, this is what I just spoke about before, the definition of them. Australia commits it will not, and I reinforce, will not impose or maintain any limitation on the total number of visas to be granted to natural persons of the other party, and will not require labour market testing, economic needs testing or other procedures of similar effect as a condition for temporary entry. So I call on you, Abbott, who's the fucking liar? Because it's here in black and white. We're not lying about this. This is a shit deal for all Australians. And it'd be remiss of me being a Sparkian with a great turn-up of VTU members not to talk about the mandatory skills assessment they've just done away with. Behind closed doors, without any consultation with unions, employers or even the licensed Sparkies in this country, they've given away mandatory testing. Any Chinese worker coming to this country under a 457 visa, up till the China Free Trade Agreement, was required to undertake a mandatory skills assessment. 9 other occupations as well, which the CFMU talked about just before. But obviously I'm focused on the electrical stuff. Overnight, they took away that mandatory testing. It wasn't just about a written exam, it was a theoretical and it was a practical component they had to undertake. They had to prove they could match the Australian standards before they'd be granted that visa. And like I said, overnight, he's done away with it. They've got 90 days once they come into this country to get a provisional licence to work as an electrician under supervision. But what the hell are they doing for the first 90 days if we don't even assess their skills? The final part I want to talk about, is the exploitation of migrant workers, because this is important. Regardless of who we are or where we come from, as unionists and as workers in this country, we should always be proud to stand up and fight for those people that need us to fight for them. And migrant workers do. And the reason simple is this: they want to come across and enjoy a good life. They want to look after their families, the same as we're all doing, as unionists. And we should stand up and fight together to protect them, because they're getting exploited under this deal. And when they come to this country and the further exploitation, who does their pockets they're lying? They're lying to the big end of town, the employers, not yours and ours. So these people are being exploited. The Immigration Department, the federal government department that's supposed to be out there making sure exploitation doesn't occur. I'll tell you a little story. There's 36,000 sponsoring employees in this country. They're the people that sponsor 457 visas to come to this country. They could sponsor 100, 1,000, whatever the limit may be. 36,000. Out of that 36,000, only 3,000 have been visited by the Immigration Department, and out of those 3,000 that have been visited, over a third of them, of those employers, have failed to meet their sponsorship obligations. So those workers that are coming to this country under this system, we're not opposed to them coming here, but we are opposed to their exploitation, because all it's going to do is drive down wages and conditions, safety and security for everyone. I want to finish with this. Like I said today at the start of this, it's a great rally, an awesome turnout, and you should be congratulated, but it doesn't stop here. We've got to go out in the pubs, we've got to go out in the clubs, we've got to go out everywhere we possibly can and have this conversation. Go to the Australian Union's website, australianunions.org.au. Make sure you send a letter to your federal member of parliament. Make sure you take this out so everyone knows about it. And like I said, if they doubt it, tell them to go to the Foreign Affairs and Trade Department website and have a look for themselves, because it's there in black and white. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to work out that we've been sold out. This thing's all about our jobs. This thing's all about our jobs for our kids and our future. So I urge you all to get on board with it and tell Tony Abbott we're going to kick his rotten government out.
Well said, buddy. Well said.